The I-9, also known as the Employment Eligibility Verification Form, seems to be a routine task when we hire a new employee. However, in recent years, compliance with completing the I-9 correctly is becoming more important. In recent years, especially since 2008, there's been an increase in government inspectors looking at I-9s to make sure they're correct. So it's an important area for HR compliance. The I-9 needs to be completed within the first 3 days of employment for everyone hired since November of 1986. It's also important to make sure that you're using the most current I-9 form. A copy is available on the United States Department of Customs and Immigration Services, which is a subdivision of the Department of Homeland Security. It's also important that the I-9 is completed thoroughly and accurately. Common errors that I see when I do HR audits, which include an audit of the I-9s, are things like incomplete signatures of the employee themselves, or even those of us reviewing the documents. It's also important to make sure that you change the I-9 when an employee's name changes, such as a result of marriage or divorce. It's also important that you use the exact documents. The second page of the form has a list of what documents are acceptable and in what combination. It's really up to the employee as to what documents they provide, not ours as the employer. Retention is also an area that can get kind of complicated with the I-9 form. It's important to keep the form in a separate binder that's secure and not easily accessed. The I-9 documents generally are sensitive information, including social security numbers, passport numbers, etc. So for the risk of identity theft, we want to make sure that not everyone has access to them. Keeping them all in one place also helps us in the event of if we have to do an audit or need to do an audit. Next time I'll talk about the amendments to the Americans with Disabilities Act.